when you're in a relationship with a woman who's gone through sexual trauma and you're desperate to have sex, what advice would you give to the guy in that respect?
Create a lot of safety. Being able to regulate your nervous system is the biggest thing. We're in relationship with our partner's nervous systems. We think that we're in relationship with, oh, we like how they look sexy. I love their eyes. They have a nice ass. I love my leg man. I love how smart they are. All these things. I love the chemistry we have together, or we have similar hobbies. You're in relationship with that person's nervous system. And you don't realize that your nervous system is being felt by one another. So if your nervous system's dysregulated, your nervous system will be throwing off your partner's nervous system and vice versa. If you know how to regulate your own nervous system and you learn to co-regulate together with your nervous systems when there's challenges, that's such a game changer. That's something I guide clients on, like regulating the nervous system. Nervous system is key, especially when a woman has had some type of trauma or sexual trauma. A lot of times what men will do is they'll come in and they think it's really funny and they'll playfully grab your ass or pop you on the butt or something like that. What happens is a lot of times women, we're in our own little world and you're triggering our startle reflex, especially if we have a big startle reflex from having childhood trauma. So you're putting us in a flight or fight response because you're constantly coming at us. Oh, and I also want you to think, if I'm going on a date with someone, the first few dates and we haven't had sex, I might be really attracted and maybe interested, but if they're very handsy and they're just coming at me, all of a sudden that puts me in defense mode. I can't even allow things to flow because all of a sudden I'm on guard. And then that changes the whole dynamic. Nothing can happen because now I'm in defense mode. You don't want to put your partner in defense mode. You want them to receive you, not to be defending against you. So even the little things you're doing during the day, don't keep ass slapping and doing these things. And you can tell they don't like it and you just think it's funny. You brush it off. You're really putting their guard up to you even more. And you're getting their nervous system activated in not a healthy way. They need more safety. They need you to take more time with them. They need to feel like you're really present with them and that you're tuned into their needs. And you create that safety for them, they're going to open up to you in amazing ways.
And this, for people listening, this isn't just about sexy time. For example, when I work with my clients who are in relationship with women that they think have low libido or they don't have sex with them, it's almost always a safety issue. And it will be something like your just energy when you come in from work, how you speak to the kids, how you speak to her, the way you respond when she requests to do. All these things are either going to increase her safety of you or make her feel more unsafe. The other thing is, if you don't understand their traumas, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and she has a lot of trauma associated around the way her father used to yell and stomp around the house and treat people like shit, especially treat her mom like shit. And you don't know that. You could be playing out exactly the same role as her father and triggering her into fight or flight without you even knowing what's going on because you're unaware of what is really like crucial and important to them.
I love that you brought that up. So it's how you act all the time. Like foreplay begins as soon as sex ends.
Yeah,
That's
I like
when
that.
foreplay begins. And I had an ex that I was in a very toxic relationship with, super toxic, had to leave, get a restraining order, the whole thing. I would have not been in that relationship very long if I would have not had my child with him. But I endured a lot. We would still have sex because we're monogamous. I would have been, if I would have been with anyone else, I still have my needs. So if I wasn't having sex for a while, I would be like, you know what? I'm having really sexual dreams. We have to have sex tonight. Because as a person, I did not like him because he treated me very bad. I would tell him, I have love for you because we have family together and we've had holidays together and memories, but you're like that mean brother that bullies me and mistreats me all the time. It was not good. So sometimes in the evening, I would be getting the kids ready for bed, giving them their baths, doing the laundry, packing their stuff. And he would just be on the couch watching wrestling, having a beer and yelling at me the things that I should be doing. Hey, did you do this? Did you pack their lunch? Did you do that? Did you do this? And then sometimes he would curse at me. Then when he would come crawling to bed, he would try to bust some moves. One night I was just so fed up. And I said, you know what? All the things that you did, and you called me a bitch earlier, XYZ, that was foreplay. Your foreplay sucked. We're not doing anything. You have to pay attention to how you are acting and engaging with your partner.
Yeah.
Because women, we're not machines that you just put nice coins into when you want to. And then the sex is just going to pop out for you. Another thing to be really aware of, and I was talking to my daughters that are now adults. This has happened to me in past relationships. And I was speaking about this. I've been in relationships with people, and then we're having a fight or an argument, and the guy will drive really crazy and reckless and almost threaten my life. My same ex, I was not wanting to be with him anymore. It's like, you give me no choice. I'm going to run the car into a pole. Like, it's crazy stuff I had to deal with that dude. Never dated anyone like him since, thank goodness. Like over 20 years ago, I've been done with that because I had those fears of being in the cars. And my daughters have been with men too, that when they were in an argument, the guys would drive very reckless and terrify them. So when we're in a car with our man, it's so important that you drive safe and you're not doing some dumb shit when you're driving. I've had guys I've dated and they will tailgate the other person too much and not give enough space. I'm constantly doing my fake brake on one side, and he's so irritated with me. But I'm like, dude, it's not cool. You don't have to scare me.
This is me.
Are you a good driver?
No,
You drive wild, like Fast and Furious?
I wouldn't say I drive wild, but I know that Liza feels unsafe in the car because I drive faster than her. But I've never put the pieces together and realized that's foreplay. Do you know what I mean?
Imagine what you're doing to their nervous system. They're like all tense.
Yeah.
And then later, how's that going to be? You've already got their nervous system activated.
Dom, I'm going to have lots of sex tonight after I drive, really.
You're going to drive like a little old lady.
I am, yeah. That's how I'm going to get my little lady.
If you want to be supported by me and learn how you can start to calm your nervous system and attract more things to you, because a lot of times when our nervous systems are dysregulated, we put out this repelling energy and we're actually pushing things away from us because people can sense that. I want you to think of like a pack of wild animals and how a pack of gazelles can be feeding and grazing. One of them will get startled because they sense danger, and then it ripples through the whole group and they know to all flee and run away because their nervous systems are wired together and they're sensing that danger, and that's how they're messaging one another without a word being said. We do this as humans too, and these things can be felt. And so when we can create more safety within our bodies and our nervous systems and relax, the people that we love or the people that we're even wanting to do business with and other relationships, those things will help to relax their nervous systems too, so they are at ease when they are around us. And that can create such a change in our personal relationships and our business relationships, because how we show up in the bedroom is how we show up in the boardroom and how we show up in the Zoom room. If you want support, just click the link below or go to yestantra.com, request a complimentary discovery call. You'll fill out an application to explore how to work with me and be supported in one-to-one coaching, or you can also sign up in the links below to be in either my group programs for men that are going to be happening soon and be on the wait list for that, because this is such a game changer in your life and will benefit you in all areas of your life, because how we do one thing is how we do everything, and everything touches everything. Thank you so much for listening today and allowing me to share, and I'm going to be creating a lot more things to share with you coming up. So stay tuned and be sure to hit subscribe. If you benefited from this and you feel like you have a friend that could benefit from this as well, please share this with them. I really appreciate your support. Blessings.